Bakersfield Christian defeated a previously undefeated Shafter team last week on the road. Tonight, they tried to duplicate that feat on the road again, this time at Wasco. And here we are with Wasco and Bakersfield Christian shaking hands in midfield. Now we're in the first quarter, and Wasco's Kyle Whittle is going to hand off to Terrence Grinner. Grinner's going to get around the left side. He's putting on the burners, and you know what? He's headed to the house. The touchdown for Grinner, and it's 7-0 Wasco. And we're still in the first quarter, and Whittle again, he's going to hand off this time to Isaiah Sharp, who makes a couple of nice moves, shakes the fingers, and you know what? He's off to the races, crosses the goal line, and the score is now 14-0 Wasco. We're still in the first, and Jake Thompson's throw is picked off by Chris Aguilar. Aguilar's going to run this one back all the way for a pick six, and Wasco's up now 21-0. It's 28-0 Wasco in the second quarter, and Whittle's going back to my man Terrence Grinner. Grinner goes in again for another touchdown. Wasco is up 35-0. Wasco would wind up running away with this one in a 49-0 rout of Bakersfield Christian. Now, Liberty is coming off a huge South Yosemite League win on the road at Bakersfield last week. The win snapped the Drillers' 18-game winning streak and propelled the Patriots as one of the favorites for the league crown. And Liberty tonight was getting it on with Frontier. Frontier trying to be ready. Now we're in the third quarter, and Frontier is going to get a 15-yard run here by Justin Cash for the touchdown. The PAT was good and was 17-3 Frontier. We're still in the third, and Liberty's Christian Sinnott is going to take this punt, grab it, come up the right sidelines, cut back towards the middle, put a shake on a couple of tacklers, and you know what? After the stiff arm, Sinnott's headed to the house. That cuts Frontier's deficit, their lead, to 17-10. And we're still in the third quarter in a 17-10 Frontier. And Justin Cash coming up here is going to take off, get a nice couple of moves, and he's going to get 37 yards in a run for a first down for Frontier. That's going to set up this 20-yard Frontier field goal. They would go up 20-10. Now Frontier's Justin Cash is going to finish things off on this 20-yard touchdown run. Frontier would go on to the 27-10 win over Liberty. Stockdale and Centennial tonight. Centennial busting out ready for action. Now we're scoreless in the first quarter, and Centennial's Reagan Enger with the keeper. He's going to go up the middle to the sidelines for 20 yards until he's brought down. And then Eger's going to get another keeper, goes 15 yards, and he's going to cross the goal line. Centennial goes up 7-0. But Stockdale's DJ Martin won't have any of that. The kickoff from Centennial, Martin's going to pick it up off several bounces, go towards the middle, and he's got some room. Martin heading towards the sidelines. He'll get 60 yards out of this kickoff return before he's brought down. And Martin's not finished there. He's going to take the sweep, go to the right side, find room, cuts up, stiff arms the tackler, and crosses the goal line. 20 yards later, the touchdown and a 7-7 tie. Now Stockdale's Anthony Wood is going to score on this 10-yard run to put them up 13-7. Now Centennial's going to try a lateral, and it doesn't go too well. But Stockdale's Ryan Haddad picks it up, goes the other way, and his 20-yard touchdown makes it 19-7 Stockdale. Unfortunately, we did not have a final for this one. The Bakersfield High squad tried to rebound from their shocking loss to Liberty last week, which also saw their 18-game winning streak go up in flames. We'll be right back.
Breaking news unfolding right in the palm of your hand. The next generation of apps are here from 23ABC for your iPhone, iPad, and Android device. Download them now from the App Store. Only from 23ABC.
I'm John Hernandez, and I approve this Jobs First message.
We've had unemployment rates like these here in the Valley for way too long.
And these numbers are absolutely unacceptable. I'm John Hernandez, and I'm running for Congress in the new 21st District, where my #1 priority will be to bring those numbers down. To do that, I'll need your vote so we can take the first steps to bring the jobs into the Valley that we need.
Put jobs first. Vote Hernandez for Congress.
A great friend won't judge you when you stumble.
We're not paying for that.
They'll just judge you in other ways.
Your sweater looks like a pumpkin mated with a turd.
ABC Comedy Tuesday has happy endings.
Duh.
And don't trust the bee in apartment 23.
I've missed you, America.
For a fun-filled, friend-tastic night.
Oh my God, I am so into this. I hope they kiss.
ABC Comedy Tuesday premieres October 23rd, 9, 8 Central on ABC.
What is performance? 0 to 60 or 60 to 0? Is performance about the joy of driving or the importance of surviving? To us, performance is not about doing one thing well. It is about doing everything well. Because in the end, everything matters. The best or nothing, that is what drives us.
The C-Class starts at just $34,800.
Special interests are lying about Prop 32. Why? Because 32 will stop special interests from buying votes from Sacramento politicians. Prop 32 goes as far as the Constitution allows by prohibiting unions and corporations from contributing to politicians. Prop 32 won't solve all our problems, but it cuts the political power of unions and corporations and gives it back to voters. Read it for yourself and join reform groups in voting yes on 32.
Now, the Bakersfield High squad tried to rebound from their shocking loss to Liberty last week, which also saw their 18-game winning streak go up in flames. Now, both teams are meeting at midfield prior to this Southwest Yosemite League matchup with Independence. And you know what? We're scoreless in the first, but the Drillers are on the move. Kyle Pope takes the pitch and gets around the end for 18 yards to the Independence 10. But disaster strikes BHS when quarterback Asani Rufus loses the snap. The ball is on the ground, and the Falcons' Michael Pimentel comes up with the recovery. Independence couldn't do anything with the possession, and BHS took advantage. Kevin Hayes with the catch and a 19-yard gain for a first down. And later in the drive, Hayes finishes what he started when Rufus goes up top and connects with the junior receiver for the touchdown toss. The extra point put BHS up 7-0. Same score now in the second quarter, but BHS does it on the ground when Marcus Bruce goes up the middle, breaks free and goes untouched for the 49-yard touchdown run and a 14-0 BHS advantage. 15 seconds left in the half, and the Falcons attempt a 27-yard field goal, but it's wide right. And Independence comes up empty. BHS led 14-0 at the half and held on for a 31-28 win over the Falcons. Now, Ridgeview won 5 of its last 6. South has won 5 of 6 overall. Tonight, they opposed each other in the South Yosemite League showdown. Now, Ridgeview also had quarterback Kamari Cotton-Moya back after his suspension last week. Now, we're in the first quarter, and Cotton-Moya with the fake. He's going to go around the left side, gets up the sidelines, makes a nice move here, and he's headed to the corner of the end zone. Can he make it? Yes, he can. The 50-yard TD puts Ridgeview up 7-0. Now, it's fourth down for South, and they're punting. But Ridgeview blocks the punt. Brandon Tripp grabs it and goes in for the score. Ridgeview's up 14-0. Still second quarter in South. Eddie Perez throws deep, but it's picked off by Tripp. He's going to return this one, and it would later lead to a touchdown on the drive. Now, Ridgeview's Kamari Cotton-Moya takes the ball, goes to Jacob Lopez, and Lopez goes in. Ridgeview was up 21-0 at that point. We do not have a final for this one. West at Golden Valley tonight, and the cheerleaders look like they're ready for action. It's 7-0 West in the third, and Enrique Salazar is going to find David Ross, who takes it up the sidelines, and he's got nothing but open real estate. The 65-yard score puts West up 13-0. Same score in the third, and Golden Valley's Alex Soto hands off to Andrew Dean. He takes it in for the 15-yard touchdown and comes up hobbling on the play, and it's 13-6 West. Same score in the third, and Salazar is going to throw deep, and he connects with Micah Mitchell. Mitchell's going to put on the burners, and 68 yards later, he scores for a 20-6 West lead. Now, Golden Valley Soto is going to try another pass. He's going to go up top again and go long, but you know what? Mitchell gets it done on one end and intercepts on this side. West was up 27-6 at that point. Enrique Salazar is going to go to Patrick Marzette with the pitch, and Marzette turns it up, has plenty of room, and he's going to eventually get 80 yards on this run. West would go on to the 34-19 win over Golden Valley. Now, Tehachapi took on Highland, and Garces hosted North. We'll be right back.
You're watching KERO 23 ABC in Bakersfield.
Wondering who's really behind Proposition 32? It's Big Oil, Wall Street, and those secret campaign super PACs run by the oil billionaire Koch brothers and George Bush's Karl Rove. They've deceptively written Prop 32 to look like reform, but it's actually full of exemptions that let the special interests and super PACs spend unlimited funds on the campaigns they support, which means they'll give themselves even more tax breaks, while middle-class families pay the price. No on Prop 32, because it's not what it seems.
Coming up on Nightline, a sex scandal in a sleepy town, an exercise instructor, her alleged prostitution operation, and the stir over a secret client list, plus exclusive intimate portrait of Oprah Winfrey.
It's a typical American story. Born in Hanford, the child of immigrants, David Valadeo grew up working on his father's farm and today manages a farm of his own. Now, David Valadeo is running for Congress to bring new jobs to the Central Valley, help our local schools, and eliminate unreasonable water regulations that kill jobs. David Valadeo, farmer, family man, a new leader for the Valley.
I'm David Valadeo, and I approve this message.
Tehachapi is in a new league, moving from the South Sequoia League to the Southeast Yosemite League. But judging by their 5-1 record entering tonight's contest with Highland, the more things change, the more they stay the same for the Warriors. And these two teams met tonight, and here we have some quick action. Tehachapi is up 27-7 when Chris Yamas hands off to Jorge Garcia, and he's going to take it in for the touchdown run to go up 34-7. This was pretty much all Tehachapi in this one. They would go on to the 34-14 win over Highland. Now, Garces has averaged 42 points per game so far this season. North visited the Rams, still looking for his first win of the season. And we've got these two squads. Garces, Dominic Frash standing right there waiting for action. Now, we're in the first quarter, and the punt's going to come down to Angus Ballou. He's going to head up the middle and get a nice 20-yard gain. This one was a rout as well. Garces would go on to the 42-0 win. Now, in South Sequoia League play, we've got a couple of scores. Arvin Blank Kennedy, Taft routed Chavez 50-0. We do not have scores for Tulare Union and McFarland Orosi. The Condors won tonight. 4 different players scored as they defeated San Francisco 4-3 in their season opener. And that will do it for another night of Friday Night Highlights. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next week. Have a good weekend. Good night.